You know that icky feeling when you have gone through your healing, you are in your spiritual awakening, things are finally really where you want them to be, you have absolute total clarity about everything, and boom, something happens. And in that you feel really controlled, manipulated, pulled in all different directions, and it feels like somebody is pulling at the weakest links inside of us, especially those wounds that we've only just put to rest. When we feel manipulated or controlled, it is not the controlling, or it's not even about the other person. It is the conflict that arises inside of us that we may or may not be conscious of. That is a lack of the ability to assert ourselves. This comes from when you may have in the past wanted to assert, your mouth would have been shut up. You may have gone through all sorts of forms of persecution, ranging from being shouted at, facing consequences for speaking your truth, for asserting yourself. Never mind what it is, but the fact that you are expressing how you feel. These are one of the things, or one example of why so many of us will struggle with issues in our throat, in our heart, and a lot of this will be to do with your solar plexus. This is where you don't feel you're able to come into your own power, your authentic self, into who you are. So take heed that when this happens during the course of your awakening, during the course of your healing, then just know it is not going to be everlasting, because by now you are aware that it's not the controlled or controlling behavior or coercive behavior or manipulative behavior of others, right? But your inability to assert, that is the problem. Your inability, your fear of being able to assert, right? Or express your authentic self for fear that somebody is just going to bite your head off should you make it known what you really want to do. And this is where it's so important for you to by now already know what is your say in something. How do you feel about something? Not how you ought to or how you should feel or what is correct to feel. No, get raw with yourself and then become aware of, how do I really feel about this? What do I really want to be saying? So this is a very gentle reminder to all of you. Again, it is about us. Whenever things happen on the outside that are creating this sort of dampness and we are feeling really troubled about something, go back and see, what is this doing to me right now? Do I feel like my wings are being clipped? Do I feel like somebody has put weights on my feet all of a sudden, right? Do I feel like that caged bird, the caged animal that I was for so long, right? Do I feel like, oh, you're trying to pull me back into a 3D way of living, out of a false persona, when I'm no longer that false persona? So ask yourself, reassess, meditate, sit with yourself, give yourself time, and if you can, shut everything out, disengage with everything on the outside so you can come and regulate yourself. Sending you so much love and beautiful